It's a big week for sports in London. The Wimbledon is reaching its business end as we speak. The men's semi-finals are underway. Also in London is a big cricket match, the third test between England and India. Do you know what's common to both? Nearly unbearable heat. There's a heat wave in London this week. Temperatures have crossed 30 degrees Celsius. It is tiring, yes, but it's also altering the playing conditions. At Wimbledon, the players are complaining of slow bounce. At Lord's, the pitch is dry instead of green. Our next report tells you how climate change and heat are affecting sports.
This Wimbledon, there's a new player on court, Mr. Heat. He is relentless and lethal. On opening day, temperatures soared past 32 degrees Celsius. That's the hottest opening day in the tournament's history. There are certainly more sun hats and water coolers around, even free sunscreen for the fans standing in line. The impact of this heat goes beyond just tiredness. It is affecting the playing conditions. Many players have complained about the bounce at Wimbledon this year. They say it's too slow, almost like a clay court, and Wimbledon's head groundsman has an idea why.
I think you probably will see the ball a little slower, and I think the reason for that is probably where the grass leaf is drying out a bit more. The ball is gripping the leaf a little bit more.
If the grass is dry, the ball tends to grip more. More grip equals slower bounce. Slower bounce equals longer rallies and draining matches, which isn't the point of a grass court. Grass is supposed to be a fast court where players serve and volley, but the temperatures have turned it into an attritional battlefield. A few miles from Wimbledon is the Lord's cricket ground. It usually serves up spicy green tops that offer loads of swing. But this time, the pitch for the third test between India and England looked extremely dry. Forget swing, the ball was turning by the end of day one. Once again, heat seems to be an issue here. London is in the middle of a heat wave. Temperatures this week crossed 30 degrees Celsius. Not ideal for making spicy green tops. This problem isn't limited to cricket and tennis. Sports in general is not insulated from the impact of climate change. Heat appears to be the major problem. Higher temperatures increase the risk of heat exhaustion, dehydration, and heat stroke. Endurance sports are among the worst affected. An example of this impact was seen at the 2023 US Open. With temperatures soaring past 35 degrees Celsius, Russian player Daniil Medvedev spoke out. He warned mid-match, "One player is going to die, and then we will see." Playing surfaces are also at risk. Nowhere is this more stark than in winter sports. You cannot hold skiing or snowboarding competitions without snow. But when temperatures rise, snow isn't easy to come by. Consider what happened at this year's Khelo India Winter Games. The event, in Gulmarg, was slated to start in February, but it had to be postponed due to the lack of snow. Football hasn't been spared either. It faces the threat of flooded stadiums. At least a third of all English clubs are expected to face climate-related challenges. Fulham Stadium in London is expected to be underwater by 2050. It's located right next to the Thames River, which is rising. Stadiums of Chelsea and West Ham are also likely to face annual flooding by 2050. The players will adapt to drier grass and slower pitches. They will learn to play in hotter conditions. In the grand scheme of things, it's not sports we should be worried about. It's our planet.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
At $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktor,
Hindi,
$30 trillion ka karj mo.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Fiskali radikali.
Japanese,
Yon todo do idioma.
Portuguese,
Por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select a language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.